Okay, ladies and gents, today I'm making pork tenderloin. It's going to be something else, believe me. Stand by. Okay, first thing, we're going to take some rosemary. Take them off just like that. Where's my knife? There we go. I'm going to chop it to where it's like almost minced, okay? Because we're going to add this to the flour mixture. And there we are. Okay, that's pretty much what you want right there. Okay, next step. Okay, so what I got right now, I got flour in here, about a cup and a half of flour. Okay, all-purpose flour. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna add freshly ground pepper to that. The rosemary that we previously cut up. Okay, add it to that. And then we're gonna add Italian seasoning. It's a little splash. You gotta remember this stuff is dry, so it's gonna be potent. So don't need to use a lot of it. Okay. And once again, I'm gonna use this stuff right here. Okay. Rosemary, garlic by tones. Okay. Adds a lot of flavor. Add just a little bit of to that there, and then we're gonna add garlic powder. Just like that. Good to go. All right. By the way, you need to stir this stuff around. Okay? Just a little bit like that. That's all it takes. Now, we're going to take our pork tenderloin and dredge it in there, like so. See? Just like that. A little bit more. Make sure you get all the edges. Dunkity dunk, dookity doop. There we go. Okay, shake off the excess and you're good to go. All right. Okay, we got a cast pan here. Okay, large enough to hold the loin. Okay, I'm going to add my extra virgin olive oil, enough to cover the entire bottom of the pan. Okay, that's about it right there. As soon as I see a little smoke emanating or a little bit of ripples around the pan, I know that my oil is ready to go. Alright guys, you may not be able to see this. Not this, but this. There's a little smoke signal going around right here. Okay? There's a smoke signal. So that signal right there tells you it's time to put it in. The pork loin, that is. There we go. Just drop that baby in there. Once you drop it in, commit to it, just leave it alone. Okay, so what we're going to do is get it browned on all four sides, if you understand what I'm saying. So we're going to rotate it quarter at a time to get it browned. Okay? Basically what we're doing, we're searing it. Okay? The flour is searing the juices in. Okay? So when we're cooking it, the final part of it will be cooked in the oven. So the juices will stay inside the loin rather than escaping. Okay? We don't want juices escaping now. You know that. Okay? Okay, this is one side. That's pretty much what you want right there. See that golden brownness right there? Okay. Now I'm going to flip it on its side. There we go. Okay, all sides have been seared. Just pan seared. You don't want to cook it. You just want to sear it. Okay. We'll take it out of the pan. I'm going to drop it into my cooking tray here. Okay, so I got a cooking thermometer here. Okay, very, very, very handy. And this literally gets stuck, you know, just the probe gets stuck in the middle, only halfway. In the middle, halfway. That's it. Okay? And my thermometer is reading like 95, 101. It's jumping pretty fast there. Here it is. Okay, we're going to put it in the oven. Okay? This part inside the oven, this part out of the oven. Okay? And the only thing we want it to raise to is about 145, 150 max. That's all you want. Okay? Because once you pull it out of the oven, guess what? It's still going to keep on continuing to cook. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't want to go any further than that. Okay. Matter of fact, I believe 145 would be max. Okay. 150, it's kind of pushing it. All right. So I'm going to put this in the oven. Sorry, guys, I forgot to tell you. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Sorry. Okay. So I took the pork loin out. Okay. Now, the reason why I wrapped my pan with aluminum foil because I'm going to do this. Wrap it up tightly without burning yourself like I just did now. Okay. And let that baby go to sleep for about good 10-15 minutes. Okay. Okay, in the same pan, we're going to make our gravy. So I'm going to add a little bit of fat, which what I mean by fat is simply extra virgin olive oil. No, just oil. Okay, get that going a little bit. I did not wash out the pan, by the way. By the way, you don't want to scrub a die-cast pan in the first place. Hello. So I quartered a large onion, sliced them. Okay, just quartered them like that. Okay. I'm sorry, it's not even quartered, it was halved. Drop those babies in. And we're simply going to caramelize these here. Okay, with the onions, okay, you need to bring the heat down to about a medium low, okay. Let it do its thing, slow and low. You don't want them to get burned. You want them to kind of be translucent and have that nice brown color on the outside of it, okay? So, gotta have a little patience on this one here. It takes a little bit of time. Not too bad, though. Okay, so the onions are about 50% through, so this is my cue to drop in my mushrooms. And guess what? I'm not using baby bella mushrooms or bella mushrooms and things like that, or regular mushrooms. I'm using shiitake mushrooms. Yes, shiitake mushrooms. It's okay to be original, okay? So I'm going to drop these babies in there and let them cook with the onions. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hit this here with a couple of tabs of butter. Let that melt through. Okay, I'm going to hit it with a little bit of flour, all-purpose flour. A little sprinkle. Just enough to cover the bottom. That's what you need. Mix the flour through. Like that. And let it cook through for about a good 2-3 minutes. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay. What we're going to do next, we're going to drop in our wine. Okay, so I put the heat to high, okay, and what we're going to do, we're going to deglaze this pan here of goodness with some red blend wine. That was about 1/3 of a bottle, guys. Yes, you got to smell this. Woo-sa! Get a facial right now. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to let the wine reduce about 50%. After it's done, okay, when it's down about 50%, we simply take it off the heat and it's ready to go. Okay, to add to this red wine reduction gravy, I'm going to add freshly grounded zest. This will be orange zest right here. Sorry, orange zest. Going to drop that in. And then I also have lime zest. And drop that in there. Simply mix through. Okay, this is done. So let's give this a tester right here. Mushroom, a little bit of onion, a little red sauce right there. Let's see. All right. This is better than fucking Viagra. Sorry. Woo, boy. Oh my God. Okay, I gotta stop. Sorry. Alright, guys. I calmed down now. Promise. Okay? Alright. But you guys are probably wondering what I was cooking inside this thing here. And while I was making this here. Simply making some mashed potatoes. Okay? And that's going to be the star of the show as well. Part of the star. And then this as well. You're probably wondering, what is he going to do with that? Huh? Oh, I got some more stuff to come yet. Just wait. Okay, for our topping. Pan, water. Going to drop in some orange peels in the water. Lime peels. And then we're also going to drop in some dried cranberries and let that cook through for a little bit. Okay, the water is reduced down to about 50%, so I'm going to drop in some brown sugar. And guys, you know me, I don't measure, I go by eye, you know. And that's probably about maybe 2 tablespoons brown sugar right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and drop in our raspberries. Alright, let that cook through just for a little bit. Okay, the raspberries cooked through for about a minute. And now I'm going to add freshly cut orange slices here. Let that cook through. And believe me, it doesn't take long at all. You just want to get it heated through and that's it. Actually, that's done. Because the pan is so hot right now, all you have to do is just take it off the heat and it's good to go. Okay, our pork loin has been sunbathing for some time right now. Okay, so we're going to take it out of that sun bath. See how it's looking. Yeah, oh, it's got quite a bit of juices in there. Okay, so put this on the side. And we'll simply use a serrated knife. Wow, that's really tender. Look. Amazing. So what you're going to do, you're going to slice it on the bias, okay? Preferably with a serrated knife, okay? Because, yeah, you could use a regular knife if you want to, but the only thing is that if it's kind of dull and stuff like that, you're going to be kind of mashing it, and like the juicy stuff inside of it is going to just kind of go all over the place. I like the serrated knife because, guess what? It's going to go right through, no problem, just like that. See? All right. Wow, that looks freaking fantastic. Okay, boys and girls, it is time for plating. So what we're going to lay down first is our mashed potatoes. Just like that. Next is our red wine reduction gravy with the shiitake mushrooms. You know it's a labor of love. Next is the star of the show, the pork tenderloin. So we're going to lay these babies out one by one on the bias, just like that. Hope you guys can see that. Because if you don't, I'm sorry for you. It looks amazing. Now, one other thing. Hello, remember our raspberry and plus our oranges and stuff like that? Guess what? We're going to drizzle that baby right on top. Oh, I'm just going to let that flow just like that. See the juices just going right down to the pan right there. Boom. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. A little bit more on top. Do a couple more of the oranges on top. Alright guys. If you're not hungry by now, I don't know what will make you hungry. Okay. If you have any questions on this, thank you by the way for watching. Okay. But if you have any questions whatsoever, please, by all means, message me, call me, whatever you want to do. All right. Over and out. Take care.